Next, fertility clinic bomber was a 25-year-old Redditor. White man.
Palm Springs IVF clinic
I'm guessing he's white. He looks kind of white.
bomber ID'd as Guy Edward Bartkiss,
Guy Edward Bartkiss. Woo!
a pro-mortalist who opposed people being born without their consent.
He opposed people being born without their consent. What, those that are being born? That's crazy, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Man.
Yep. Sure.
Okay.
So we've got a real individual here, and let's see what else is going on here. And Bartkiss allegedly described his fanatical pro-death beliefs written in recorded manifestos as being against bringing people into the world without their consent to spare them from future suffering. K-Cal News
That's mad.
Bro, this guy's like a JRPG villain.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is like something
mad.
straight out of like a video game. Okay,
mad.
so yeah, there.
I am fighting for the right of people that don't want to be born without their consent. Huh? What? How are you going to communicate with them then? How would you know that they want consent or not? Nope. Stop giving birth. We must find a way to contact our sperm first, and we will conduct interview with billions upon trillions of sperm to then find out which fucking sperm out of the billions and trillions of sperm that want to be born. We will interview every sperm in existence. What the fuck do you mean?
We go. Sanest Redditor. Yeah, I guess so. And let's see if he said anything else about it. Debris and broke.
So, sperm 1,975,775,662,492 and 95. Would you like to be born? Sperm's like, man, I don't know what born is. What the fuck you talking about?
Broken glass. Why else did he say it?
What is born? And so then they gotta get human specialist scholars to communicate with the sperm scholars, and like the sperm scholars are wise and all of that, and then they try to communicate with the human scholars and sages to try distill this information. What the fuck are we talking about, bro?
A nearby resident.
Good
So
God.
that's about it, right? There's nobody else really talking about this. A what? Oh, yeah, I mean, like, the guy's crazy. I mean, I don't really know what's the
mad.
Oh, no. Okay, let's see if I can find it here, and if there's any more information
That's
about
mad.
it. Is a pro-mortalist, meaning he believes in destruction of all life. This is ultimately at the core of leftist
Destruction
ideology.
of fucking hell.
Well, what is this here? You can download the recorded stream. Pro-mortalist, so you're just pro-psycho killers. So this is just, yeah, I mean...
It's just a psycho, isn't it? Really. Isn't it?
Okay. I mean, I feel like it's just kind of a nutball, right? Yeah, kind of a nutball, so it's not a right-winger after all. No, it's not. I know that, like, I was expecting that it could...
It's crazy. So if it's not a right winger, we'll see the decline in news, right, as we established earlier. Yeah, we have seen a decline in news since we found out that he's a leftist. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we have.
Could have been. I thought it was somebody who was like, oh, well, IVS is a perversion of God's will or something like that. I was
Yeah, like a god maniac.
expecting maybe that would happen.
Yeah.
But apparently not. And this is his... Is this...
Why I've decided to bomb an IVF building.
I think if I watch this, I'll get in trouble, especially like, because, you know, the guys, I mean, like, what is terrorism?
Yeah.
Well, this is terrorism, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I mean, I'll let you know that I would watch this whole thing, but I just don't want to get in trouble from,
Yeah.
you know, Twitch. Because, as we all know, playing things made by terrorists is against the rules.
True, Hassan, true.
And you're not allowed to do that.
You're not meant to do that, Hassan.
Okay? Yeah, it's very big no-no. You're
Don't
not
do it.
supposed to do that. Never do that. And so anyway, let's see here. Where's the rest of it? And I don't know if there's a summary for it. Why have you done this? Possible FAQ. Down in history. Basically, I'm a pro-mortalist. Explain this in a quote. Download it just in case. Okay, so what is the end goal? The end goal is for the truth, elitism to win. And once it does, we can begin to play the process of sterilizing the planet of the disease of life.
God damn.
Life can only continue as long as people hold the delusional belief that it is not a zero-sum game causing senseless torture and messes that it can only partially clean up. I think we need a war against pro-lifers. Okay, so...
It's a nutter. We want a war against pro-lifers. He's pro-death. He wants to kill everything alive on Earth. Like one of them.
I don't even think that, like, you can... It's very obvious that this person is not talking about abortion individuals. He's talking about people that want to be alive.
Literally. That's what he's talking about, yeah. He's against life. Essentially, this fucking psycho is against life.
I don't
can't even
think
spell
that
philosophy.
this is just really the truth, right? And this is something, again, this is what makes me... There's a lot of people that would use this as like a...
Man said ChatGPT manifesto. The internet is so strong, bruv. It's undefeated.
You know, like...
It battered One Punch Man with one post.
Any sort of, like... I'm trying to think of, like, the best way to say it. They would use this as a point where they could say, oh, look at leftism, you know, like that people are like leftists and they're bad, etc.
Yeah.
I don't think this person is a leftist. I think this person is just an extreme radical, and
psycho, isn't it?
They're so far down the rabbit hole.
You see how clever Asman is as well, because he's like, I could have watched this terrorist thing, but I won't, because we're against it, right? Because we've been talking about the Hassan shit. And then also... He's not straight away assuming that this is a leftist. It's far worse than a leftist. But had the person been a fan of Trump or whatever, the left camp would have said, oh, look at these righties. So he's really clever in the way he words things. Honestly, the most humble streamer.
Of radicalism and extremism. Yeah, it's like playing God. Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
I don't think you can blame this on left-wing ideology.
No.
I think this person, if it was up to them...
And I think most probably I am originally a leftist. 20 years ago, like the old school leftists, like Jeremy Corbyn leftist. Yeah,
they'd kill everybody, right? And so I feel like that's not really playing much of a side, is it? So yeah. And so you see Alyssa Mercante is still shit talking you on Twitter. I did.
Alyssa Mercante needs a life.
We'll talk about that later on. But yeah, so this is who the shooter is, and again, pretty much just another piece of shit. Apparently, did they catch
terrorist, isn't it? Essentially a terrorist. That's what he is. He's a terrorist.
Did they get him, or oh, he killed himself? Oh, okay. Well, that's wow. Yeah. What a how sad. Wow, that's so sad. And anyway, so it was a dead body. Yeah, I guess so. And he injured 4 the. Wait a minute.
Oh my God. Yeah, killing himself and then injuring 4 in that process.
Oh my God, what a retard. Okay, so let me get this straight. So this guy goes and he wants to kill everybody, and the only thing he manages to do is kill himself?
Yeah.
What an idiot.
That's unfortunate. Maybe he should have just done that in the beginning.
What a fucking moron.
Fool.
Yes, look at this. Yeah, he killed someone. Yes, but he could have done that without blowing up the whole thing and doing all this like, Jesus, what a couldn't have worked better? Well, for everybody else, it sure did. You know what you say, guys? This is natural selection, and this guy selected himself.
Big facts.
And,
unlucky. Rip Bozo, man.
Thank God for that. Wow, this is a critic. Yes, bro, this is like rolling a 1 in D&D.
Yeah. So unlucky. And... you're just a dick gobbler. Instant loss. Just critical failure. You're just the critical failure.
It's sad, man. It's really sad.
It's bad.
But there we go. To be honest, he did hate life. Yeah, but like under that logic, wouldn't you try to kill as many people as possible, right? I mean, that's I don't know. I mean, that's how I like. I mean, if you don't like people being alive and you don't like life, wouldn't it be a good idea to try? Like, he tried, but like it's the worst. But like you got to admit,
he should at least tried to continue his miserable life. Although he hates life, He should have just tried to do that, to try and get in contact with sperm. That would have been interesting. He could have been the first person to communicate with sperm. And he could have been hell-bent on communicating with sperm and finding out which ones of those give their consent to be born into life. That would have been really fucking interesting. He would have been doing it obviously from inside of a fucking padded cell, chained up in a fucking straitjacket, obviously, because he's a psycho. But it'd have been interesting to hear him rant and rave every now and then. Unfortunately, he had to kill himself. The way of the coward, obviously, but okay.
Right? That's a bad attempt. That's like trying to break a rock in half with your head. Like, yeah, you tried, but you dumb for trying it that way. And so, yeah, he's being ironic. I guess so. Yeah, a -1 kill streak.
He tried to headbutt the earth.
Bro, this guy own gold his own manifesto. And so, wow.
Oof.
Oh, what a fucking retard.
Oof.
But anyway, so yeah. And yeah, -1, KD at -1. And wow. He wanted to destroy hundreds of embryos at the clinic. None were harmed. Yeah.
None were harmed.
I mean, it's just, again, what a fucking idiot.
Natural selection is just usually how it goes, isn't it?
But it's good that people like this clean themselves out of the gene pool,
True,
I think.
true. That's what I'm saying.
And he did everybody a favor. It's a shame for the property damage. Yeah. It's a shame for... I'm sure people in his family, they're not responsible for this. I feel bad for them. But, you know, the people that got injured, that sucks. But,
it's not their fault.
The guy getting killed, you know, I think this is really a Rip Bozo situation.
Yeah.
It's a Rip and I think
Bozo,
the world's a
that's
better
what I've been
place.
saying.
I do. I think it is.
Yeah.
This is a crazy psychopath, and he was fortunately stupid and incompetent enough to only manage to kill himself in his manifesto of destroying the entire world.
Yeah, that's...
So, wow.
You've done a good job there, mate.
Wow, that's just too bad, right?
Yeah. He done a great job, innit? He done something. Some people might not call that a great job. That's probably a L, but he done something. Most people doing nothing. So, yeah. It's just the something that he done was just a big old L. That's all right. He can have that L and consume it and fuck it. He can ride that L. He can do whatever the fuck he wants with it. But he's getting the hell out of this earth, and that's for sure. I'll be back in about an hour if you're still going to be live. All right, my brother, I'll be here. I'll be chilling. I'll be vibing, maybe not. But I need to go and make a coffee. So give me a second.